It's the one, the only Kendra Von Esh. We're going to find something more with God. And today we're talking all about it. We're talking about how to persevere, even if the journey becomes a little bit difficult. Perfect for Don't Ever Give Up Day. Good morning, Kendra.
Hey, Kendra.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you doing today?
Great.
Excellent. Not giving up, I hear.
No way.
I
Won't
mean,
do
isn't
it.
that
Can't ever do it.
sometimes... Yeah. Okay. Shout out to anyone out there who is facing that sin, that vice, whatever it is that they've been facing for 2 decades, 3 decades. How many of us, have gone through that multi-year battle? I want to shout out to those people.
Good idea.
To keep getting up and trying. Oh my goodness. I remember in the beginning of my journey how frustrated I was with myself, right? Every week, because I wanted to receive Jesus in the Eucharist, I was going to confession, so upset with myself, like, what is wrong with you? How come you keep coming in here? How come you keep taking the same sin into confession? And that is the purgative way, we just got to pick ourselves up by the spiritual bootstraps and continue to fight the fight. And some people might be a little bit discouraged out there because they're like, this has been 35 years or 40 years or 50 years of this issue in my life. And Lord, when are you going to heal me from this? So don't be discouraged. The reason is God's only, right? We don't know what he thinks, how he acts. He's so far above us, and we want what we want when we want it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just be patient and give it to God. The reason that we struggle with things are twofold. Number one, it's to sanctify us. Or number two, it's to sanctify other people who are around us, like how we are reacting to this struggle or this sin in our life. So some of the things that can help us on the journey is to share. I don't know if you guys have like a bestie. Maybe it's you two. You two are your own spiritual besties, and you tell each other what you're working on. Maybe you've got a men's group. Maybe you women out there have someone in your life that you could be super honest with. Maybe this is your spouse. And you can share with them, look, I'm going to try to get a hold of my anger. I'm going to try to get a hold of my lack of control around food or alcohol or whatever your vice may be. Sharing it with someone who can be your cheerleader, who can be praying for you, and who's going to be honest with you really helps on the journey. Like God is there to help us himself. Truly, we turn to him to find that strength in our weakness. But he also put people in our life down here that we can chat with. I remember telling my husband almost everything that I was working on, and sometimes he would laugh at me, like, oh, you're going to work on patience? Good luck with that one, because he knew who I was, and yet I would, be walking with him. So, for example, I told him I was going to work on patience. He laughed at me with this one. And one day we were in the grocery store, and there were like 5 carts filled in front of us, only one lane open. And he looked at me, and I told him what I was going to do. I said, every time I get impatient, I'm just going to look up and say, I give it to you, God. So we're in the line, 5th one in line, and he looks at me, he goes, give it to God, honey. Like, these are the moments that these friends and our family members can truly help us along on the journey. So I just got to throw it out there. Do you guys have someone in your life, your spouse, a friend, your priest, who you can be super honest with and who can be that kind of accountability partner to you.
Yeah, it is so important, and I can think of a couple of people, that maybe 3 or 4 even that we can really share that kind of thing with, and because we all, like you say, you're looking at 35, 40 years of stuff, 20 years. We all share that. We're all guilty of that. We all have something that we need to remind ourselves and have others remind us.
Yeah, I agree. And wonderful, like you said, spouse first and foremost. But I will tell you, there's someone in my life that speaks to me in a way that no one else can, and that's my spiritual director. And when someone is aware of everything that you're going through, all of your habits, all of the things that are difficult in your life, and can speak with the authority of the Lord. I've heard things from my spiritual director's mouth that I didn't expect to hear, and it was the perfect answer at the perfect time. So my encouragement is always to people to have a spiritual director, because the authority that exists in that relationship is different than any other on the earth.
And don't lose hope if you're trying to find that spiritual director and it takes some time.
Yeah.
Because I know lots of people want priests and they just find it frustrating because they don't have a lot of time. Is your spiritual director a priest or a layperson?
Mine is a priest, but I know many great lay people who are spiritual directors. So.
There's some extensive training that they go through, yeah. Well, Kendra, a great food for thought and a great reminder for us. Man alive. How do people follow you?
They can go to my website, KendraVonEsh.com, or SoulMindAndBodyRetreat.com.
Love it. Love it. Kendra Von Esh, thank you so much. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, Kendra.